We now return to Let's Play Tropico 6. We have constitutional something or other. What is this? Why? I don't have the ability to unlock any of this stuff. And we have to research more for other things. I don't know what this is about. Okay, well anyway, so we've got some things going on. I've got a watchtower there. I need to begin focusing on my people again. So, happiness. No, people. Unemployment is largely in the uneducated realm. Now, I feel that we could probably benefit, we'd probably benefit if this were actually constructed to a road. Just a thought. That is disastrous, actually. Has that not been attached this whole time? Because that's not good. Speaking of not good, this whole grid thing that I've got going on here is not good. If I can get them kind of snuck in there. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, so right, back to the task at hand. I was looking at the almanac for happiness. We need those people, and I'm going to put the people upgrade here, would you say? Maybe. I got the loose load limit. That kind of probably helps a little bit, but I think actually what we'll do... Oh my. Does it always cost that much? I thought it cost a lot cheaper than that. Okay, well, looks like we're adding 6 more jobs. Maybe I was looking at something else. 6 more jobs for people. We'll go ahead and enter that into the center of town here. And then we'll go ahead and change this back to safe load so that we're not losing goods. Speaking of goods, there are none. Hopefully that starts to get transported because we need to start making money again. Quite a bit, actually. The breakdown here, as we had looked at last time, it's kind of important to be making some more money. Speaking of more money, things we can be doing to make more money. What do we have here? We've got bananas, we've got coffee, we've got sugar. I think it's time we make tobacco. So we'll begin putting down a tobacco. Sorry, I need to look at that one. Tobacco farm plantation thing is not good to have here, actually. Is there a better place? Not on this island. Might be, I mean, over there on Tourism Island, or over here. So I have not expanded to this island yet. I may wish to do so. Let's have a look at mining, just to see what other resources we actually have over here. So it looks like we have nickel, iron, gold, coal, more iron. Okay, so we could definitely turn that into industrial land. Oh, we've got some more nickel over here. Man, the city just built itself right on top of a resource pile that I was not really a super fan of. I guess I could do coal as an export resource. We've kind of been sitting on that has not been done yet. So we'll go ahead and do that. And back to plantation. I do want to do this, but maybe cotton is a better idea. We can open up textiles if I do cotton. Backing it up a little bit does me some good, which actually is okay too, because then it opens up some area that maybe I can put the textile mill right next to the cotton. So this could be good for me too. So what we need to do now is get some road and drag that down here and have that go straight into there. Okay, so we'll see that build up for a bit. What else do I need to do? We're working on the unemployment thing. That's a carryover. High school, yes. We need to buy this. That's going to cost me money. We've got a while yet. I do not have a library yet. That cost me money as well, but the same amount, basically, to even get to the high school. I can have a library, and we can at least start opening up some some research, which is probably a good idea. Maybe the library right behind, or the library right next to... We could put the library right next to the chapel, why not? Maybe getting rid of the sheep and having something more centralized to the town would be good too. We'll put library facing out that way. And what else? We could do a radio station to help with propaganda. That'd be a good idea. A tourist port would be a good idea as well. Allows citizens and tourists at a landing. Power plant. That's a lot of money. So basically, oh, and we can have... Oh, that's never mind. That's an electric substation. That looked like the guard post thing. That's not what we want. So landing would allow me to get some tourism going. Interesting thing about the game is that I could actually make a little tourist section of the city and then make things only available to tourists. It does not appear to be in here. At least I don't see it, but there is a toggle where you can make some of them available.
Once again, the breadth of El Presidente's awesome political vision is shown.
To only tourist traffic, which I kind of like the idea of that. So once we put this down, are we going to have access to textile mill? We'll have to purchase that. Okay, we do have some goods here. We're looking at only 7,000. It's not so great. How's our trade routes going? Still not selling a lot of that, and definitely not selling a lot of that. We should have quite a bit of meat. Maybe I should put down another these ranches. Yeah, they only gave me 9,000. Where did that 30,000 come from? I must have done something pretty spectacular to get that, because clearly we don't have that going on. Let's speed this up a little bit. I could increase the efficiency of these guys so that they build things a little faster. We're all out building the plantation. Likewise, I could do an upgrade to get 4 more people in there.
Remember the story of the man who built his house on a foundation of sand, Presidente?
No, but we need a chapel. We can boost ourselves with the religious faction, which we might want to do. Get it all half and half. That might be a good idea. How much is a chapel going to cost me? Did I not? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I just built one. Damn it. Wants me to build another one. Excessive. What does it even do? Can I not ask for money when they... Oh, that's an edict, isn't it? Church fee. But I can't access that yet. I need to be recouping money a little bit faster than what I'm doing right now. So this is going to be my cotton. Decreases efficiency by 40%. The plantation does not decrease the fertility over time. The plantation gets... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where's that? Oh, piss. Send a helicopter. I have nothing to do with that. Oh, I've got my other cattle ranch. What the hell?
Let me add to your infinite wisdom, Presidente.
Okay, we'll do that too. So where is my safety? Clinic, fire station. I have to unlock this. Might have to do that now, and then we're going to dump a bunch of money on this, and it does not actually cover, even if I wanted to put it out here, it would not cover a grand majority of stuff, which kind of sucks. Putting it over here wouldn't cover nearly as much as putting it here. Alright, well, we gotta do it. I'm definitely not gonna dump that, but we'll high priority that so it maybe stops doing whatever it's doing there. Alternatively, just letting this burn and building it again probably would have been far more cost efficient. Finally, our pirates come back. Another one? No. My pirates came back, but I don't know what I got for it. We need to go on a treasure hunt.
They call me the broker. Do any of these offers look good to you?
No. No goods. Are we out of rum? Out of sugar? So that's the Teamsters office. This is what I want. Sugar. Let's increase production there. It's broken. Repairing it. Oh man. So this, did these guys even do anything? Was this even worth my time? I don't know. Let's look at jobs now and see where we're at on that. Oh good. We need people. We have vacant jobs. Many low-born vacant jobs. I shouldn't say low-born. Low-skill jobs. In fact, many people are not even coming here. They're all kind of living over here. And so his residential building thing was probably to have it built up over here where they're coming in. Alternatively, one thing I can do now. Oh good, we've got the ability to... The role of religion. Building permit. Increase construction costs of all buildings, 2% is transferred to the Swiss bank account. Let's not do that just yet. Wealth tax. Decreased capitalist standing by a lot. But I'll get a bunch of money that way. Labor policy. Allows you to change the age at which Tropicans are required to work and able to retire. None of these are good right now. But I could do something with this. Or, actually, we can change the ability of the... This is probably the least harmful of all available options. What do you want?
As soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
I have nothing that I can... I've got no money for that stuff.
The bigger they come, the better they are, right?
Okay, now I can have... Oh, man. We are falling far behind in all of this. Fortunately, money's actually coming in for a change. So let's do another chapel, I guess, so that I can do something with that. I hope this doesn't become like a SimCity thing where it's like every percentage of people you need to have schools and museums and just continue on with that. One thing that might be good for me is to we didn't sell anything to them. So I'm trying to click on that. Apparently not. Satisfaction is incredibly low. So let's find out why that is. Overall happiness. Wait a minute. What did that say? Fuck. Rebel threat is low. We've got one uncovered guerrilla. Rebel, rather. Healthcare is very low. We could raise that up. But that's not what I'm looking for. Overall happiness. Low. So let's have a look at you and see why. Housing? Die-hard capitalist. What about you? Housing. So housing appears to be a major issue. So that, especially here. Holy crap. So we will build ourselves a bunkhouse over here. And I guess it can just go right there. It doesn't have to be connected to a road, seeing as how it is a, well, a house. It's not a resource.
A good deed, Presidente. Performed, no doubt, with absolutely no thought of reward.
Yeah, but if I was able to look at my religious standing right now, I might want to take this just to bump that up a little bit, because I kind of need approval more than I need money at the moment. Although that's quite a bit more money than I normally get. We'll take that. We got the ability now to do more resource stuff. Triggers one demand from each of the 3 factions with the lowest value. The edict has a cooldown of 12 months. So we could do edicts. Agricultural subsidies increases efficiency of agriculture, increases upkeep. Not a huge fan of that, and decreases construction costs by a lot, but that is way more money than I've got. So really, that's where we're at. We're stuck with the goods threshold. We really need to go into things like textiles and finding something to do with the tannery that makes leather, but what does leather go into then? Cloth and leather for the fashion company, so I would have to do this anyway, and then I could get both going with this, but that's not until modern times. One thing I guess I haven't done is the lumber mill, and maybe I should. Maybe I should just be focusing on something like that. Now what? New raid? What did we just get? I don't know. I wish it would tell me what they keep bringing back, because it's not telling me what they're bringing back. It's not in my short list here anymore, and I don't know what that button does. So we'll just keep going on treasure hunts, I guess. And I still don't... we should probably do that. Let's do work modes on the newspaper. And let's get some more industry. I just need to industrialize even more, because I really, really need that to take off and start making me a little bit more money. Now, how do I know? I guess it doesn't really matter. How do I know where the efficiency is? Is there no overlay for this? Crime safety is pretty bad. We should definitely get a forest. So along here, I guess, is better, but why is it not popping up with that for this? I don't know, whatever. We'll just build that right there. I want this to come up. There. And then, of course, we'll build a lumber mill. That is a lumber mill. Oh, dumbass. I need a logging camp. That's why this isn't poking up for me. Can I cancel the construction? Is it going to give me money back? It does. Good. Okay. I just need to slow down a little bit and think about what I'm doing. Okay, well, in that case, we could definitely put a logging camp further over here, on this side of the island, and keep it away from the city center. It'll be probably easier for me in the long run altogether. So, I need to actually overlay, making sure that I'm not taking... Okay. Just don't want to take over another spot that I might be able to use better in a different way. Make it look a little funky that way, but let's not do that. And then we can put in a lumber mill. Okay. So we'll be producing lumber. That'll be worthwhile somehow. I could open up another trade route, which at this point feels like it might be a good idea. I have put down coal. So I could send coal to the Axis. I could praise them, but what does that do? Improves your relationship, okay, but what does it do? I mean, is that all that is? Every 2 years I can praise them and gain a little bit of a relationship bonus? I guess. Let's sell some coal to the Axis, because I need money. It's going to be 2,000, so we'll get about 4,000 out of this. Okay. At the cost of another trade route there. I'm okay with that. Now, we might be... Yes, so I've got homeless citizens yet, but I've finally finished building. The homeless are all of the poor variety, which means that I need more bunkhouses. It's unfortunate that I have not unlocked a tenement yet. Just have to keep going with bunkhouses. Now I could start sticking them in the back here. And there's no reason not to, really, because they don't need roads. So, do that. I can't keep doing that. It's not a sustainable strategy to continually pump money into this when I'm not apparently making enough money. Okay, so we just sold off something, 2 things, excellent. So let's look at, there we go, treasure hunt. Bus garage, ooh, interesting. Let's see, where would be transportation? I guess it would be under traffic and infrastructure. Dum-dum. Bus, okay, so there's the bus garage. We can do... Does this give me access to... So I guess on one end of the city and the other, I can put a bus garage. Or maybe I wouldn't want it on one end of the city. But this would allow me to... You know, I honestly don't feel like it's that big of a deal right now. It might be. If we're going to expand out here, we'll probably want a bus stop there, a bus stop like here, and one over here. Or here, maybe. And then they can get around a little bit better. I feel like now might be the time to get into tourism. How can I look at my tourism? Obviously we have none, but I just want to see. It doesn't show me capacity. It doesn't show me what might be here for that. Before we go, though, let's focus on the things that we can. We can send more cotton and we can send more gold. We really ought to think about making boats too, or really getting a tobacco plantation and making cigars, because that seems to be something that we can definitely do for lots of money for lots of time. What? Made that a cotton plant? Yeah. I need to put down a tobacco. So we'll sell cotton here just because we can. I don't like that idea, but we don't have anything else that's... I mean, we can sell some sugar. Put this down for the... Okay. And then we can do gold, which is always a good one.
A few opportunities came up.
Dude.
Nothing illegal. Well,
as soon as we build this, we could potentially stimulate trade. So maybe I should focus on getting the... pause. The opera house as entertainment. It probably... Nope, not luxury entertainment. There we go. Already got it unlocked. That is a massive chunk of money. Would be good for tourism. How big is the... It's gigantic. Okay. Put it right next to the tavern. Sure. That covers a fair amount of people, it looks like. This just sort of shows leisure time. I don't know this is a great idea. There's a lot of money. Let's do it. Because I don't know how many people exactly do we have, and I probably maybe should have looked at that first. Finding out who we have for wealth. We do have one rich citizen, Francisco Alvarez. Works where? At the library. Got a fair amount of well-off. No brokes, though. That's good. So everyone who's living in here is just, well, what are you talking about? There's no broke. Oh, he's poor, though. Okay. Hopefully that will alleviate that problem. Let's just prioritize this one though, so they're not splitting their forces on that. We need people. We need people here. We don't have enough uneducated people. We probably need a better way of getting people out of there though, because it does not look like we have enough workers. We have vacant jobs, 14, yes, so I need more people. So let's also, while we're at this, because we're just going to keep digging ourselves a hole here, landing. So I can get citizens and tourists, and I'm just going to plunk that right here, or right here, or right here. Just because of how wonky it is. Actually, if I put it right there, it looks like I might be able to build a decent road there. Let's hope. Before I do that, let's build the road. How about? Let's see if I can't maybe... Okay, so it will be able to build there. Okay, good. Landing. I just don't want this stupid road nonsense to... Okay, plunk it there. Build ourselves a road. There. And then we still have the ability to put something here if we have to. So now we'll start getting tourists here. There is actually a tourist pier, and I'll probably want to put that over here just so they have more direct access to the city, so they're not coming in through the plantations. Oh, yeah. You gotta hit the go button. We've sent our people out on another treasure hunt. That's good. That's good for the blueprints. I still kind of regret not taking advantage of last era where I could have done that. Okay, we did get someone working here. That's okay. So we probably actually want to maybe bump this up so we prime the pump a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. And before I really bungle this and get this all blocked in here, I should probably connect a road network up over here somewhere so that I can build within. Money? Money? Taking some money off? Damn it. I can't click on the ship when it's left port, apparently. Judging by the crane that... Oh shit. Stop. That, picked something off, I didn't pick a trade route that... No, these are all exports. Oh, shiza. Look at that, though. Well, we don't have a textile mill yet. Otherwise, I could definitely be making tons of money on cloth. And cocoa and cigars, we really need to do that. Industry, cigar factory. It's a fair amount. I mean, I don't even have a damn tobacco plantation, so one step at a time. And it's definitely not going to work over here. So maybe, and I could put it here, but God, that is not efficient at all in any mean shape or... Ooh, no. And not even here. Okay, so we saw that this may become Plantation Island here, seeing as how there was a lot of stuff. It's also got industry. So this island will probably become Produce Island. I, again, imagine this will become my tourism island, seeing as how it has 2 ruins on it. And I can use that for stopping my tourists over. I don't know what I can do with this. Let's check overlays. For goods, it's got nothing better than the main island. In fact, the main island is best for all of this. I might want to just make more gold mines and just keep dumping gold into the market. Uranium, I mean, obviously we won't know all this until we've unlocked the rest of it. Nickel is the highest we've got. I don't even have oil anywhere. It will show me fish. Oh, so I do have offshore oil. So is this must be all unlocked stuff? No, not yet. Well, why would... If it's showing me all mineral resources, why would it not show me all mineral resources? We do have island oil on the island, though, so I can at least start there, but probably better to to go offshore there with a few of these things, if need be. And again, we've got fishing here if I really have to, and we can check food happiness, I suppose. Food happiness seems to be the best of all. We definitely need a clinic. That's going to be another thing. That's under services. Have to unlock it. Pretty cheap actually to unlock and put down. Probably a good idea to do that on my next go around for money. Did this not count for my resident? Oh, because it hasn't been built yet. I was gonna say, why hasn't that been done yet? It's a guidance task. Okay, that's why he pops in every now and then. It's basically telling me, hey, dumbass, you're not doing this right. You need to focus a little bit more. Maybe I should do more sugar since we seem to be out of this. Rum is a major export for me, and I would like to do... Oh, yes, and we should probably also do watchtowers. Oh my god, there is so much to keep my thumb on, and it's getting a little bit hectic. I feel like I'm kind of... I don't want to say I've lost sight of what I should be doing as far as progression, because I don't want to progress right now. As I said, kind of regret progressing too far from the last era. Maybe we should have stayed in that a little bit longer, since I'd basically conquered it. You know, I was ready to declare independence. I could have done it anytime I wanted. I just didn't want my big cash inflow to suddenly drain, because we got a lot of money from somewhere that I don't know where it came from. It helped push me, but I feel like I could have done a lot more of this kind of industry, you know, more plantations, more mining, more all of that before we even jumped into this. And then I could be focusing on things like high schools and just the tourism stuff and getting in there. I feel like maybe that's where I went wrong. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. You know, build up your infrastructure, build up your money so that you're just getting tons and tons of money and you don't have to worry about this, and especially your jobs. You don't have to worry about your working class, and then you jump into this era and all the things that it's got. But whatever. We'll make do. We'll get there. I was financially viable. Construction costs have been outrageous, so we need to pull back on that by quite a bit. But then we'd be making a lot of money. We would be making a lot of money if I did not have... I mean, that's half of that. So, oh boy. We are... We definitely need to get more people, though. More of the uneducated need to come. And I guess that's what my pirates can do next time. One of the raid options is just to go get people. So, find castaways with a focus on their amount. Not with no distinguished focus in mind. Do I get to pick the focus, or focus on their education? So, I'm just focusing on getting many of something, or is it just... I don't know. Anyway, we'll get some people in. I'm hoping that this port, once it's built, will kind of help to... oh man, for 150 I should just quick build this, because no one is coming. And there we go. Okay, so I'm not really sure what it's holding on to, but anyway, cool. So, geez, we've got a bit here yet. Instructions, okay. Police station and clinic are things that I really actually need to be focusing on. I need to get that going. Where is the police? There we go. Police station. Which probably means I need a prison eventually. Puts known criminals and crime lords into detention while there are open slots in dungeons or prisons. Oh, okay. So they won't just keep them in the jail cells at the police station. I need to actually... I imagine capacity is the difference between these two. Maybe I should just put a dungeon down or something, since I don't have to spend $6 grand unlocking a new one. That might be a good idea. Yeah, okay. Lots to explore. I haven't even started putting down decorations. I can only imagine what that must look like. The island soil degradation. Do we have that? Oh boy, do we. So I imagine that affects efficiency after a while. Somehow. Again, that's one of those game mechanics that is not explicitly stated in the tutorials, so I don't know. Beauty-wise, this is awful, but yeah, so see, we got beauty problems here that I could definitely be putting parks and whatnot down on. So that would probably help. That would probably help people be a little bit more satisfied. I mean, what's your healthcare? Okay, yes. Number one, healthcare. But see, I don't see. Huh? We're still bad on the housing? I guess we are. Jesus, we got 30. Okay. Well, many things yet to do before we expand. I feel like I am pretty much expanding a little too fast. I kind of feel like I'm doing that just to make the series a little bit more interesting, rather than bumbling about like I usually do in City Builders. But this is episode, what, 4, 5? And we're a little bit further along than I probably should be. So we'll slow down a little bit. We'll focus on getting people and places for them to live, healthcare, all the basics, and, you know, maybe fight some crime too. I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.